Today we have a video from Police Watch, and the title of the video is Young One Left Alone in the Cold on Halloween Night for Hours.
11:40 p.m., a group of passers-by came across a heartbreaking scene. A 6-year-old girl alone in a dark, cold parking lot, calling out for her mother who was nowhere to be found. The witnesses stepped in, taking her to a nearby restaurant to keep her warm and safe. And now, officers are working to locate her mother.
Walk down there and see if I can find the car. Okay. And maybe if I can find the car, I can find mom. Sure. Oh yeah? Can I see it?
When y'all saw her, was she standing outside of the car?
From when we saw her, yeah. I think Sarah would have given a letter. She was walking a little bit ahead of us, but
Okay, cool. And it's off of area.
Can I see that again, please?
the AC parking
Can I see it?
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm in sector.
You know what? Before we continue, I must sit here and say that it's Halloween night. You got the young ones out there, partying, doing, and whatever and stuff. But they look decent. You know what I mean? What I mean by this is that typically Halloween is just an excuse for people to wear no clothes. Okay, like, let's be honest. Okay, yeah, all right. that's what it is. Okay, pretty much they're wearing nothing or super tight stuff and everything. But what I'm looking at here, I'm looking at all the ladies and stuff like that. Nice outfits, but they're covered up. That's actually refreshing to see. I'm not gonna lie. I just had to point that out because yeah. But anyway, let's continue on. Let's continue on.
Yeah, I'll stay 10 toes with her. She was outside in the cold, and these ladies found her walking up the street. So I need to have her checked out, make sure that nothing's going on.
like not inappropriate or
Yeah, checking normal, but just for the purposes of that, my sergeant said that she needs to be medically checked out because she was waiting outside in the cold.
is it cold? I saw her address and the notes are all notes in her home.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where mom's at.
Because she was left exposed to the cold, emergency responders were called to check on her condition. After medics treated her, officers made sure she was taken to the station for safety, stepping in to protect her when no one else did.
Sorry, I was with the right next to me. She was getting upset from me talking about it. So the female ladies that found her walked her over to the Whataburger. It is relatively cold outside, and she was standing outside. She's wearing a hoodie jacket, and she's wearing like a Halloween costume, but it's a skirt, and so her legs are exposed, and she's got like on rain boots, but she said she was cold, and it is pretty cold outside with wind. But she woke up, and mom was no longer in the car. Yeah, we haven't been able to find mom. We're trying to find information so we can call mom, but the phone number we got for no one answered. We found the girl's father's information. I believe one of our officers called him, but he lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and provided the mom's number, but we haven't been able to get a hold of the mom. And the little girl is saying that it's just her and her mom that live here in Tallahassee, and we haven't been able to find mom, so I'm not sure if mom abandoned her or if mom's missing, or I don't know what's going on, but we're trying to figure that out. But as far as I know, the vehicle that she was found in, it wasn't turned on. The vehicle she was found in was not turned on. Is there any prior contact with mom? Were you able to find out mom's 14, all of it?
I can get it from Grandpa, but
Where's Grandpa at?
he's in Baton Rouge.
He's in Baton Rouge.
Yeah. So all that I've got is Christy.
Alrighty. We'll let you sit in the back real fast, and then we'll get you taken over to the police station and get you on watching some TV, alright? I'm gonna take her to the station.
Okay, for what?
I mean, you're called now that you're here, but she's been in the back of the ambulance all the time. Mom, I don't need to just, okay.
Officers eventually located the home where the mother and child lived, but she wasn't there. After waiting outside for some time, she finally returned. When questioned, she gave a story that didn't quite add up about why her daughter had been left alone. Officers also noticed signs she wasn't in a clear state of mind and made the decision to bring her in for further questioning.
My parents did not use pot much, but other than that.
This is all about choices.
I know, and my friends
company.
whose parents who did, I always...
Listen to that one. Choices and company. The company you keep is who you become.
Oh, man.
And I know, look at me for a second, I know that there is a lot more that's been going on than what we've talked about tonight.
Well,
this is for your personal reflection. I'm not even going to get into it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. Every addict has low self-esteem and
right, and has
self-worth.
issues and does all that. But you know what? Is that who you want to be? So there are going to be consequences for tonight. I'm being honest with you. I don't know entirely what they are going to be yet, but when I find out, I will let you know. Okay? Fair enough?
Yeah.
I'm going to get you some water and tissues. Anything else?
So jail's still could be a possibility.
Jail is likely.
Well,
Jail is likely.
Well,
Yeah.
Whether I go to jail or not, I'm gonna have charges.
You're tonight right now. He's going to be charging you with. Now that's what we talked about earlier.
I know.
Now there should be a bond for it, but I don't know what it'll be.
Yeah, it's what is it?
And I don't know if it's going to be a ROR or not.
Oh God.
No, today's Friday, so you'll be booked.
What? Will I get a bond tomorrow?
Depending on how quick you get there, I don't know. Depending on how quick you get there.
Okay. What about? Did you see
'Cause they
my
do first-
phone?
I have your phone. We do have your phone.
Okay. Can I make calls?
We will be able to get you some numbers out of that. As long as you're cool with him and he's okay with it.
I've seen her ask about her phone before she asks about her daughter. Like, I mean, maybe I missed something, or maybe they cut that part out or whatever, but damn.
Should be able to get those numbers out of there for you. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, as far as the stuff goes, I don't know, and I don't think he's made a decision on that yet. But based on what you're telling me, at a minimum, there's in the car, and potentially there's in there. Now, the question's going to be...
I don't think there's any in the car, but...
That's going to be the big question. If we find some major in there, that could be bad.
I don't think there is.
Okay?
Junkie.
But we know there's... And we know that there's residue, right?
Mm.
On a bag, from the plug, and the stuff
yeah.
you used to plug. So we're going to go check and make sure that there's no additional stuff in there.
I don't know a single person in that jail. It's scary.
So I'm going to ask you this right now, because when we get to the jail...
Wait, what she said? She don't know a single person in that jail? What'd she say? I don't know a single person in there.
No additional stuff in there.
I don't know a single person in that jail. It's scary.
Oh, in that jail. It's scary.
I'm going to ask you this right now, because when we get to the...
She says that because, you know, if you already know somebody in there, you kind of, you know, you could get clicked up with them real fast. But if you on the island or you're on your own, I mean, it's gonna be a little tougher. You know, it's gonna be a little tougher. But you know, like I said, once again, I haven't seen her say anything about, you know, the young one. So I mean, but. Yeah, she said, damn, I don't even know anybody in that jail. Yeah, big Bertha in there waiting on you, boy. Oh, yeah.
Jail. If you have anything on you or inside you or hidden,
I don't.
then if you go through the door, it's a felony, okay?
I have a lighter.
I'm giving you the chance.
I have a lighter.
No weapons, nothing on you, anything crazy I need to know about. You know that water? Okay. You can go ahead and put the blanket on the chair for me, please. Want to take the last sip of that?
Oh, boy. You said it's a 3rd-degree felony?
Correct.
How much does that bond tend to be?
I've seen 3rd-degree felonies go everywhere from ROR, which means released on your own recognizance, up to, I want to say $5,000. But
and
more often than not, I've seen them come in at under $2,500, $1,500.
And we have to do 12% of the bond fee?
10% or $100, whichever is greater.
Christine, 41 years old, was transported to the Leon County Detention Facility and charged with child.
Okay. I ain't gonna let it play because the words is, it's just videos like this could be very sensitive, but you see it on the screen. Okay. You see the first one, you see the second one, you see the third one. Now I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to see if they saying anything about like what he admitted to using. Yeah, so she just a junkie. Let me see here. Let's see.
Was slurred and that she appeared to be under the influence. She admitted to using.
Okay. So yeah, let's see. Does she get any time? One that accounted the incident. I just want to see if she ends up getting any time. Doesn't get asked. Courtrooms. How many people were you close enough to seeing? How many times child has been? Okay. All right. So yeah, no time has been given or whatever, but that's what she was locked up for. Covering these type of topics, you definitely gotta be a little bit more on your P's and Q's because YouTube will get you together, okay, with certain topics. But anyway, yeah, man, she's just a mom, that's junkie, you know what I mean? Shout out to those kids that was out partying and doing what they doing and just getting something to eat after a night of drinking or whatever. And but they took time out to make sure the young one was all good and everything. So shout out to them kids, man. They did the right thing, sad situation, man. If you would like to support the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Also, hype the video. YouTube has a new feature where you can hype the video. Helps it gets pushed out into the algorithm. Those are all free things to do. If you're looking for some paid options, you can also send a super thanks, super sticker, or look in the description for our YouTube membership and our Patreon link. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated.